Now screen sharing. Are we recording? All right, well, I think we are recording. So this is my first video that I'm going to make. Oh, there's coffee over there, I think. The first video that I'm going to make, and this is just a real quick introduction to some of the things that you're going to see when you use the Oculus. So when you start the Oculus and you turn it on, you're going to be in it's kind of a lobby, right? This is kind of your home base. So you can look around, you can see what's going on. Not much, scenery doesn't change, weather doesn't change. The sticky notes never get off the dry erase board. And I guess in a good way, nobody else is here. That would be creepy if people were walking around. But you're gonna have this little menu here, and you can see that I've got my ghost hand holding my left controller, my other ghost hand holding my right controller. You can see the batteries are good. You can even see where the buttons are. If I move my fingers, you can see me moving my fingers. And it's pretty realistic. Here on, we've got the time. We've got Wi-Fi signal, which is very important because otherwise I couldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. This is where you can lock or unlock admin controls and check for updates. Now, if you're just a regular user of this as a student, you don't need to worry about this. If, however, you're going to do casting, you have to unlock the admin controls before you go casting, okay? So this is gonna show the apps that we have on here. On this particular headset right now, we have the career exploration module. So this is just getting to look at different experiences within the disciplines. All right, and there's Simon. Okay, so this would be something that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to accept. Obviously, I'm going to skip the tutorial because I just kind of want to show you what's on here. So now the thing with this is it says manufacturing, but also says 62% completed. If we go to this, you're going to see that they've got one thing generally on each one of these. So under robotic specialist, I could do robotic safety. Under paint shop, I can do paint robot troubleshooting, robot maintenance, assemblers, and these are all neat. They're definitely not the whole thing. Now I can drag it up a little bit. Okay, so you know you're going to notice that these are early number simulations. So these are one of the first things that you're going to do in any part of this discipline. Okay, but that's what you get with automation or automotive manufacturing. So we could go next, go into skilled trades. Same thing. We're going to have one thing from each one of these. So if I pick welders, welding safely. All right, MIG welding safety. So you get to talk about the safety, you get to practice some safety. Bench and pedestal grinders, nibblers, sounds like something like gremlins. You know, so again, this is one thing that you get to do. And we've got warehousing and storage, got hospitality and tourism, we got public safety, and then we're back to automotive, okay? I'm gonna hit this little button back here to go back. That's all you've got. That's what you get with career exploration. All right, so I'm going to quit out of career exploration. To give you an idea of what you get with an actual discipline, what we're going to do is we're going to take a real quick look. I'm probably going to have to log in for this. Notice that with the other one, we didn't have to log in. We didn't have to put any kind of password in. Now we're going to be required to put a password in. So I'm going to go back out of this and I'm going to put in my first initial and last name. I'm going to submit that. Submit. All right, now we're looking for a password. So we made this real simple. Capital L EARN1. Learn one fact a day. All right, I'm going to submit that. Oh no. All right, well, let's see what we did wrong here. Yeah, I got a Z in there. That happens a lot more because these controllers are a little tricky. So L E A R N 1. Try it again. All right, cool. Generally, I've found this thing to be pretty effective. It doesn't seem to have a lot of glitches. I think them keeping it simple is part of it. So there's a lot of things. Now you'll notice now we're at automotive. We're at 8% completed, and I've done some stuff on here. So if we take a look at it now, under just precision measurement, we have quite a few things that we need to do before we even start doing automotive stuff, including fractions. All right, now I've actually done some of these because I wanted to see if they were usable in my regular class, and I believe they are. Plant safety. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So you can see how many simulations we have. So again, each one of these is a simulation. Probably could take between 5 to 15 minutes. It depends on how complicated they are, how much time it takes. But you can see this is good stuff, right? All right. I'm still not sure what nibblers are, but I will find that out at some point. Lots of welding safety. You go to electrical fundamentals. All right. A lot of the modules have this. These 3 things are important. Especially the circuits and Ohm's law. They make a lot of people go through that depending on the discipline. Auto body collision. So now we're talking about all these different things that you can do to get an experience of, what is it like? What's it going to be like to do this? And then finally, automotive fundamentals. So engine oil change is a popular one to show people because they get to change oil on a car, which is really cool. But you could do all these. So this by itself gives you a really good idea of what are the basic tasks and jobs that would happen if you go to the automotive industry. All right, same thing with diesel technology. Now, I had a student at the prison go through all of this, and you think it's not that much, but let me tell you, I watched him for hours. He probably spent 6 hours doing this stuff. And he was moving all over the place. Like he was ducking and looking, doing everything. He did not get to the diesel engine overhaul. I would love to see what that looks like. I'm not going to do it now, but trainee will perform cylinder linear and head valve protrusion tests. I mean, wow. So cool stuff to have some experience with. Okay, other than that, hospitality and tourism, I have been messing around with that a little bit. Manufacturing, construction, skills, trades. This one's pretty big. It's got all sorts of stuff the whole way down to blueprint rating. All right, again, you got to go through that stuff first, but then, you got some cool stuff. Really good basic knowledge if you want to be in construction and skilled trades work. All right, finally, this one is, again, all sorts of stuff that you can do. I know with the first one, where did it go? The pipe bending one was crazy. Not sure where that is, but you have to learn how to bend pipes, which is a lot of math and a lot of dexterity, actually, especially using it virtually. The other one that we have here is airplane maintenance, aviation maintenance. Just cool stuff, though. All right, this is great stuff. I'm going to go back now. We're going to finish up our little tour. So we're going to go back. We're going to quit out of that. So now we're kind of logged out. There is really not much of a shutdown procedure. Your only shutdown procedure would be here under settings. You can go and you can, let's see, I thought I had a shutdown. Usually I just turn the thing off, but I've been trying to find an actual shutdown. I thought I had it. It's not Guardian cancel. All right, well, we're just going to shut it down then. But anyway, perhaps because I wonder if that's what it is. But then why would you be able to device power? Okay, no, so we are good. I'm going to lock the controls back up again, and that's it for our quick tour. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.